when we got married, and our wedding marriage, everything from the engagement to driving back to Los Angeles happened within a 2-week period. So, I mean, this is, it was a whirlwind of a marriage proposal. He flew in to New Orleans. He talked to my dad. He'd spoken to my brother-in-law, to my brothers. My brother-in-law picked him up from the airport. I had no idea that I was about to be proposed to, and I was in my parents' house getting ready for my sister's wedding. And for my sister's wedding, all of the family was coming down from around the country. And so my mom and I were like cleaning everything in the house. And for like the last 3 or 4 days, my mom had me doing everything from going up into the attic to get, the great silver, to polishing things in the library, and my mom was so weird. This is like after she was like, because she was trying to keep the surprise, and she's like, you have to go she gave me a list of things to do, and then she's like, you have to get ready for the photographer. The photographer's coming, and you have to look really great, and you have to do all of this stuff. And I did all of the stuff on our list, check, check, check. And then I put on like a simple outfit, and she's like, and I was like ready to meet the photographer, and my mom's like, no, that's not good enough, go upstairs. And she had me do something else and like put on another outfit, and it wasn't good enough for my mom. And I'm like, oh, Mom, I'm just gonna go to the library and finish the last little. So I'm in the library like polishing the stuff on the bookshelf and different frames that have been sitting there forever. And I hear someone singing downstairs, and it sounds like Greg. And I'm like, oh my God, that sounds just like Greg. And I step out of the library, and I'm like, God, I haven't slept in 3 days, and there's been so much stress. This is not reality, because all I see is him at the end of the stairs. So I walk down the stairs, and I'm like, I'm in a dream state. And I walk up, and he is singing, guitaring the song that I think he wrote at this point. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm definitely seeing something. So I start pinching him. And then I noticed my mom, my dad, my brother-in-law, my brother, and I guess my mom was crying. My dad was like, and I was still not in this, is this really happening state? And he pops open the little box. He's down on a knee. He finishes this incredible song. And thank God I looked cute. Because there's a million pictures of this moment at that time, and I was at a loss for words, but I said yes, of course. And right then and there, my mom and I are like, okay, the whole family's going to be here. Let's just do it right now, and let's just do it right now. Within the wedding, within a few days. It was really also me that really insisted, because everyone was coming in for my sister's wedding. I was also pregnant with Jazzy. And I was totally petrified. And he knew I was pregnant, and I drove all the way across country in this little white beetle bug that I had. And I wanted this baby. I knew the moment that I met her in utero, I met her and felt her, I experienced her, and I shared with them. I said, baby, we're making a baby. My ribs are growing. Before the test came out positive, we were already doing the happy dances and the, oh my God, what are we doing? And on the road, there was this horrific, I was driving through the middle dead of Texas. And my little beetle bug, me, my pregnant belly in the car, racing to get home, and I'm gonna figure this out with my sister. I'm gonna figure this out. We decided not to tell my parents because they're so conservative and so religious. And there were other people around us that were pregnant and had a baby prior to their engagement, and I saw how my parents reacted to that, and so I knew exactly what it would be like. There was a terrible storm. It was so awful. The car was slipping and sliding on the road. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. And I called him up and I said, there's no exits, there's nowhere I can go, and the roads are flooded. And I was absolutely petrified. I couldn't even see if there was a road to pull over on, and he was like talking me down this fear response. He was pulling me out of, and he was just getting me to breathe and getting me to, he's like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And as we started doing this, a beautiful one exit in the BFE of Texas. Has anyone ever driven from here to, like, yeah, there was one exit, and I pulled off, and there are no lights. There's only the stars to guide you, except for there's a rainstorm, and there were no stars, and there was nothing. It was like black nothingness with water on the road, not even able to really see the markings of the road because it's covered in water. And so luckily, this tiny little exit, I pull off, and I wait there, and then the next day, and he's on the phone with me most of this time until I guess I fall asleep in the car. And the next day, as I'm driving, the storm had stopped, and there was a double rainbow, a double amazing rainbow, and it was the most incredible thing. When we met, the people that we are is nothing like what you see here. We've peeled off layers and layers and layers of ourselves. He is an Eckhart Tolle, Power of Now, a New Earth expert. He gets his podcast, Living with Tolle, is often ranked higher than Oprah's when they release a new podcast, and higher than Eckhart Tolle's, because they're talking about how to really take the concepts into real everyday life. He does a heart activation that's incredible, and we're going to experience that tonight. And he is a musician that is just absolutely amazing, singer-songwriter, and so we'll have some of that creativity coming through. So I'm so excited to introduce you. Yay.